no I in team. There's no I in team. It's like a common saying or myth or con that most people hear, and it always makes people feel that this is why we can't come together, because we don't have a team and no one's a team player, and you know what I'm saying, we should be coming together. And let me explain something to you when it comes to money. This is why there's no I in team when it comes to money. Because there's no I in team because I shouldn't be there. I should not be breaking up my money with 100 other dudes. I should not be making my company have 3 or 4 leaders or bosses. I should not do any of this dumb shit and try to make money. That's why there's no I in team. And when you hear people say there's no I in team, that's because you're on somebody else's dumbass plantation, and they actually want you to stop thinking for yourself and thinking about doing for yourself. They want you to be part of the team and do your job in order to make more money for the plantation. So when the marketing dude comes to talk to the finance dude and comes to the other guy, and they feel that you can't tell us finance is more important than marketing, then the CEO or the owner or whoever comes down and says there's no I in team. In other words, shut up, slave. The dude who's over here mowing the lawn is just as important as the guy who's shucking the corn, and just as important as the guy who's picking cotton. And I want us all to work together because we're all on a team, and the plantation called Cotton Producers of the Southeast are going to make a lot of money together. Are you ready? Are you willing to be part of a great team? Dumbass slave, and y'all motherfuckers fall for this shit ever and over and over and over again. There is no I in team when it comes to money because nobody wants to fucking share and break bread, motherfucker. And if you are going to be so stupid to believe that there's an I in team, you know what I'm saying, when you really out here trying to make this money, you a fool. The best we can have is a deal between kings, homie. And when I say between kings, you doing your shit over here, I'm doing my shit over here. We both making money. Let's see if we can make a deal together. But it's between 2 kings, homie. It ain't between a whole bunch of subordinates and slaves and whip masters and all this other shit that everybody else do. So when you hear there's no I in team, homie, that's coming straight from someone who runs their own plantation, trying to get people not to do for self in the middle of their shit, right? Don't go for yourself, little quirky, when you're out there playing basketball. Don't score 50. He's a ball hog. You should be sharing the ball. You should pass it at least 5 times so everybody gets a chance to touch it. That way we run a better team. That's right, quirky. Shit, if you want to do it that way. But it ain't the real way of money. This is just a way to keep all y'all motherfuckers from thinking for yourself. Because then y'all say, you know what, I can never build with anybody, Freeman. Every time I try to make money, nobody wants to build with me. And they unreliable. And they this and they that. Well, you know, that's because your dumb ass is looking. I put this up on Twitter or something before, homie. You know, a owner does not need partners. She needs employees. Some of y'all gonna take a long time to get that through your thick ass head, homie. You don't need partners. It's your idea. It's the way you thought about it. Instead of you thinking about you need to bring on somebody else and make them partner, you really need to go out and hire somebody and make them your damn employee. You need to get your money up so you can get this person to work hard as your employee, and they'll never ask to be owner of the company. Never, because they know it's not their shit. But you guys keep going out here and bringing in partners and talking about, yeah, if I can get this guy, and then we can work together, and then if he would do his thing, I don't have to do everything. That's because you over here flaking from day one, homie. You going into your business venture thinking that I don't want to do marketing, I don't want to do finance, I don't want to do accounting, I don't want to. So instead, your dumb ass thinks, I need to go find somebody who knows how to do accounting, and I'll make him part of the team. I'm willing to give him 10% of the company. I need to go out there and find somebody who sells it. I don't want to do that. I'm going to make him 10% of the company. So then y'all all think that y'all some damn, y'all God, and y'all assembling the world and shit, and y'all thinking over here we need oceans, and over here we need land, and over here we need... Y'all motherfuckers didn't even get off the ground. You like a turtle in this game, and you talking like you God, homie. You so slow in this shit, and you so low to the dirt, homie, that it don't make sense for a turtle to think about how he's going to accumulate a damn team. There is no I in team with this money. There will never be. You understand what I mean? Look around you, man, because everybody likes to say, well, the other people are working together. No, they aren't, man. One dude is a businessman. He works his own shit. Another dude's a lawyer. He got his own law firm. and they come together for one common goal, and then they all disappear. It ain't like a whole, this ain't goddamn the X-Men and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wolverine has the power of his blades, and Storm can call up things, and if we all got on the same team, we could take over the world. Man, what the fuck is going on? There's still one white dude sitting in a wheelchair and shit. And have you ever noticed that on X-Men or any of this shit you ever watch, man? It's the same. The dude who's the smart one, he can be crippled, and his motherfucker's more powerful than all of them. Have you noticed that? Because he doesn't even have to be physically strong. He doesn't have to do shit. He just has to know how to organize a whole bunch of other motherfuckers and make them a team. This is why I keep telling you sometimes when I talk to you, I'm talking king shit. I ain't talking that little shit. Because everybody gonna keep telling you that I need to form a team. I need to do that. Well, you got to be the smartest one in the bunch. And if you forming a team, they not the owners. The people who play for the Dallas Mavericks, homie, or the Miami Heat, they're not the owners. They're just some damn players. And this is the game we in, homie. You just got to look at everything and start understanding that they're just some players. They're not part of they are on the team that sells things, the product I push. The product I push is Mark Cuban, is I sell Dirk Nowitzki. I sell a Mavericks game. I sell excitement. But they sure as hell ain't the owners of the Dallas Mavericks. There's never been I in team in anything, young homie. You've been paying attention to a lot of motherfuckers who trying to con you. That's just not the nature of building things. When you look back in history and you think about all the people who built stuff, they name one person, they don't name a group. They don't name 10 people as part of the board of Microsoft. They name one dude. When you look at the guy who made the NBA, I bet you it was one dude. It ain't 10 dudes. It ain't 10 cats sitting over there talking and shit, and this is how we should make the lines for the basketball so it won't go out of bounds. You know, it is always one guy who made the 24-second clock. One guy. Who's the person who came up with the glove? One guy. And then all of a sudden, all these one guys, their ideas, created baseball, created basketball. And then one dude owns the whole damn NBA. Right? And he divided up shares like a franchise and gave people, this is part of your franchise. You can have the Dallas Mavericks. You can have the so-and-so. Right? He put other people on, but he still owns the whole thing. Don't think there's no dude sitting behind the NBA because y'all sitting there thinking, it ain't somebody who owns all the NBA. There is someone. It has to be. Someone's in charge. I don't think it's David Stern, but someone's behind the whole thing. Because if someone has to give them franchises, that means someone's on top of this shit. Y'all not paying attention. I can't find that dude either, but I know he exists. So what I'm telling you, there's no I in team. First of all, man, I was going to use this as one of those myths. You know, I usually put out a myth or something, some little con trying to explain game a little bit, but I thought I have to up this one up a little bit because I hear it so much. I hear it from you young cats who don't understand money. You know, if I can get this dude to do here, and let me help you with some of the things that you need to know about a team, why they never work. Okay. First of all, man, most of the people you trying to build with are broke. They don't have time. They're not gonna give it enough no thing to do it. And most people are not believers, homie. They don't believe in themselves. Okay. So when you on the bottom, you need people who believe in themselves. You need people who believe in the product. If you don't have those people, which most people won't be because they didn't invent it, so you're the only one who believes that FUBU will turn into a big company. The rest of the dudes, you know, if you're lucky, you got some believers in you too, but I'm sure they had 20 dudes who thought that's a good idea, but I ain't gonna do the hard work. There is no I in team. There never will be, homie. You know what I'm saying? And the main reason you have to understand that the nature of money is for me to get all of it. That's the game we're in, all of it, homie. Not part of it, not some of it, all of it. And as a result of getting all of it, homie, how can all of it mean that I'm sharing? So everyone's, well, you know, if black people would come together. No, black people don't need to come together. You as a black man need to do what you're supposed to do. And if all 42 million of us decided to go open up a business, it would change the whole black race. We don't need to hold hands and march and scream at each other. We don't need all that dumb shit. You need to get up and do what you got to do. Take care of your family. If every black man take care of his family and his kids and his wife and saved up and bought a house and paid it off and started a business, we would be just fine. We don't need to rally. We don't need to do any of that dumb shit. We would be just fine. We don't need no teams. We don't need no congregations. We don't need none of that dumb shit. Do your job, black man, and I'll do my job, black man, and we'll see each other in the end. We'll see each other at the top. You know what I'm saying? This is the nature of money. This is what I tell you all the time. If you want to meet where the people are, where the money really is, you got to actually achieve something. You got to actually get there. They all sitting there, homie. It's not like they're going to welcome you in, but once you come in and say, I built the Atlanta Hawks. I own the Los Angeles Clippers. Man, they got to let you in. Look what this dude did. They got to let you in. But they ain't letting in an entourage of motherfuckers. It ain't a team. You know what I'm saying? When you look at all these, you look at a marketing firm, you look at a law firm, the dude's name who's first is the majority owner. So you'll see, you know, Bartles and James or something. I don't know. It's the name's some damn law firm. The first dude up front owned the majority of the company. The second dude is a secondary partner. You think he's a partner. He's not really the secondary partner, meaning he doesn't have any true ownership. He just gets a share in the chips, and so on and so on and so on, right? But he's not a partner. He doesn't own shit. That's what I'm trying to get you young cats to understand. There will never be an I in team. It's really just you, homie. You and I, homie, if you want to look at it that way. That's it. There's just no way in money that people want to give you, want to create a team. It's just not going to work, homie. And if you're lucky to have enough people, once the money comes, we'll see if it stays together. This is why every one of those dudes who make a rap group and all this shit, they all break apart at the end, because then one dude says, "Now I'm making more money. Why am I giving it to them?" Right? Why am I giving them part of my money when I'm the main one out here? This dude over here ain't even sounding right. He don't even got, what is he contributing? Shit, he just smoking all our weed. This is the reason. I just want to get this dumb shit out your head so you can move forward. Because as long as we think there's an I in, you know, you feel like, oh man, there's no I in team, I should be a team player. Man, you got plantation thinking, homie. I don't know where that shit come from. None of these dudes you watch in business have that mentality. Who's next to Donald Trump? Who's his partner? Who's Bill Gates' partner? Who's Warren Buffett's partner? Who's the Japanese dude who owns Sony partner? Who's the partner in GE? Who are these? Because they don't got none, motherfucker. Who's the dude who owns, you know, the train stations or something? I mean, what the fuck? They don't have one. So if you really about your money, homie, there will never be an I in team. Because I should not be there. I should not be thinking that way. And I should not be conning myself. I should not be breaking bread with motherfuckers when I made the whole sack, homie. You understand what I'm saying? It's impossible. I know some of y'all been rocking around with this shit and you always wonder why things don't work out. Why nobody ever comes together. Because it's not the nature of building. For they have a foreman who tells all the employees what to do. Right? They have a manager who tells everybody what to do. They have an owner who tells you you're late. The whole structure, every time you see it, even amongst managers and everything else they try to put out on a plantation, there is always someone in charge telling 20 people what to do. Then above him is 20 of him or one of them telling 20 more of the middle managers what to do. Nobody's operating on a goddamn team except your dumbass. Nobody. The structure of this business is always a pyramid, dude. This is why they have it on a dollar bill. There is a top, an apex, a plateau, a point of you being on the top, and then the more you have under you, it spreads out like a damn pyramid. That is the game. So how in the hell can we have 17 people on top? It won't look like a pyramid. The shit gonna look like a cake. Motherfucker, do you understand what I'm saying? So this is not the nature of the hustle, homie. It's just not the nature of money for you to be thinking that you need to be part of a team. Like I said, you need to think that you need to make deals between kings. I own this shit, he owns that shit. Let's make a deal where we can all make money. And then I go into another deal with another king. And I do this. This is why, man, when you see these white people, they marry into each other's families. And they marry into each other's families because they saying the guy, the king of England, has a daughter, and the king of Scotland has a son. And if we get them married, maybe we can make Scotland and England come together as one country. It's power moves that they doing. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You got to think a little bit deeper when it comes to chips. Stop thinking like a goddamn slave and repeating all this shit that you know does not fit. You understand me? It doesn't fit with the way you see the world. It doesn't fit with the way of money. Motherfuckers own Ford, and you see the son of the Ford owner. Where's his team, motherfucker? Where's his team? Where's the team for GM? The team of owners. If you drill down, y'all need to really, if y'all really want this money, y'all should investigate every business that y'all have ever thought. That dude made a lot of money. How did first, what's that, New Era Cap come into being? I'm going to go research New Era Cap. Who is the owner? Who is the maker? Who is the producer? You know what I'm saying? Who is this person? Because I'm sure it ain't 10 dudes. I'm talking about the owner, not the president, not the employees he got to run it for him. I'm talking about the owner, the 100% owner of New Era Cap. Who is this dude? And see if he got 20 dudes standing next to him like it's a goddamn team. The only one you see do it in your lifetime, in my lifetime, is probably the Fubu brothers, but it didn't last long, did it? They all broke apart and went their own way. And now Damon John is doing his own thing and the other cats are doing something else, right? Because the nature of the money, the nature of the hustle is not a team. You need a team of employees to build your empire. You don't need a team of dudes at the top. That shit don't work. That's why you motherfuckers been poor all your life. That's why your shit will fail. Because you keep looking for other motherfuckers to form a team. This is not X-Men, motherfucker. And even in the movie, like I said, there's an old decrepit white dude in a wheelchair and this motherfucker telling other people what to do. He can read their minds. He can tell them what to do. He can help them. This motherfucker's a master manipulator sitting in some chair. He ain't fighting shit. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, man. Absorb what I'm trying to tell you. And let's not walk out here and be no sucker, man. And like I said, I meant to say this 20 times, man. There's no I in team because I should not be thinking this way. I should not be trying to form Voltron and shit. I should not be thinking that, oh man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do marketing. I don't want to do this. You got to do all of it in the beginning, young homie. All of it. And then when you get your money right, you go hire somebody else to do it for you. But in the beginning, this is why all the mom and pops got their mom and their pops in the damn back, man. It is their shit. It ain't no team of Koreans in there. It ain't no team of Koreans running the damn thing. There's no team of Arab brothers running the damn gas stations. There's no team of motherfuckers. They lying. It ain't no team. It's one dude. He happens to be Arab brother mixed in with the other 100 other Arab brothers who own other gas stations. There's no I in team. It's a con that they've been feeding us, homie, that you've been accepting. You know what I'm saying? Let's get our money, homie. Let's run the whole thing. Let's stop being lied to. Let's stop lying to ourselves. Next time, partner.